Welcome to 2D Trash Cast.
Righty. Hello and welcome to another episode of 2D Trash Cast. If anime watching was considered an Olympic sport, we definitely win the gold. It's me, your boy, No Fun Nancy, and with me I have the only homeless man I'd give a kiss and the only person who is both human and bongo drum, Nick and Travis.
Wait.
Are you calling me fat or?
Just your head. I could just see your head.
I mean,
Weight's a touchy subject here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
no, it's not. Nobody's touching any of us.
I'm not touchable, I swear.
We're all sweaty degenerates. Nobody's touching
I
any
took
of
a
us.
shower today, okay?
Nothing involving any of us is a touchy subject.
I definitely get in touch with this mustache, so.
Damn.
No, I think that's your only redeeming factor. Is that sick, sensual mustache.
Ooh, impress me more. How's your Friday's been today? You guys actually have off.
I slept. I cleaned and slept. It was great.
You cleaned and slept?
Clean and slept.
God, that never happens.
I know.
At least at the same time.
I did
I've
the
been, I've been awake for 12 hours and I haven't done anything. So.
Oh, that's what you're supposed to do on a day off, right?
Yeah. I have done nothing.
Dude, there are people out there that are just like, hey, it's my day off. Guess what I'm going to do?
Everything.
I'm going to run it like
things.
150% today. And I'm
Yeah.
like, have you heard of relaxing?
So that's what Saturday and Sunday are for. Friday's my go-to. I'm going to be a degenerate day.
See, if I could just never do anything ever, that'd be cool.
I think that's literally anyone's actual wish.
No, because there's nutty people out there that actually like being busy, though. Like,
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Like, I'm going to work all week, and then Friday and Saturday, I'm going to go to Florida, and then I'm going to go to Canada, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to go to work on Monday. Like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's like I know I have like relatives in my family that are like they're like oh yeah, I worked all week, guess I'm gonna do Saturday. I'm gonna literally become the Orkin man and just fucking just decontaminate my house dry. And I'm like, dog, I was like, you don't have to do that much.
Yeah,
you really don't.
I hate people like
just run
that.
just run the sweeper. Just run the sweeper. That's it. You don't have to do it. You really don't have to do anything else. Maybe wash the dishes if it's like piled up to this.
Run the sweeper and throw away your 38 fucking water bottles.
Why do you use 38 water bottles? Is the real question.
Because I'm lazy, dude, and I just drink them, put them next to me.
Wait, hold on. The real question is, why don't you have 38 water bottles, Travis?
Because I just drink out of a gallon.
That is
fair
true.
enough. That's
That
fair.
is true. You're just a fucking animal.
I did clean my bedroom for the first time in like maybe 6 months today, and I never knew that my carpet was color changing because I sucked all the dog hair out. It's like, holy shit, it's a different color. It looks like a different bedroom.
Though, now that just makes me a little concerned.
Bro, German Shepherds never stop shedding, ever.
Yeah, dogs are just like they're just walking rugs.
Yeah, but to be fair, you probably only spend about like 7 hours a day in your bedroom.
If the only time I'm in my bedroom is when I'm laying in bed or I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
I thought maybe I could clean up some of the hair that ends up on my clothes.
Well, you just need like a lint roller for that, right?
Yeah, but if I run the vacuum, then when I put the clothes on, it might not accumulate.
That's fair. I can't say anything against that. Okay, all right. So, I'm going to start this podcast off a little bit differently.
No.
So, I have curated a couple, or I should say a handful, really. A handful of would you rather questions. And I think these ones will be very interesting. I think we can get some interesting answers.
Oh, God.
I'm scared.
Mainly, I just want Nick and Travis to just give me the shittiest answers imaginable. I think these questions can round that out for me. So I will start off with this, and then we can get into the other stuff because there is some stuff I do want to get around to. So, all right. So first question: Would you rather never watch anime ever again, or only watch anime and nothing else?
Why do you have to hurt me like this?
I'd probably only watch anime.
You think?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm probably in the same boat.
yeah, I think that'd be fair. Yeah,
It's
I
very
don't really
tough.
watch much. I don't really watch much of anything else now.
Unless I get
so,
like absorbed in like World War II shit, and then I go through like.
yeah,
I see, but you can't watch it anymore. I mean, you can read. I guess no one said you can't like read. Or,
yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say I could just go listen to my podcasts.
Yeah, yeah. We could read still. No, I mean, I can't tell you the last time I finished a show that wasn't anime. Like I started Jack Ryan. I thought it was really good. I was like, wow, this is a good show. Never finished
I
it.
watched the first season of Shooter, the TV show, not the movie, and then I quit watching it after that.
Yeah, I mean, it's rare when I finish like an actual show. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I would go the anime route
The
on this
last
one.
real TV show I finished,
Even though anime is a mistake,
even though.
the last
and
TV show
and
I
should
watched,
disappear.
last TV show I watched was Friday Night Lights.
What was the last TV show you watched?
Friday Night Lights
Tell me again.
in the Pacific. Those are the only two things I ever end up watching.
Pacific's
Yeah.
good. Friday Night Lights is a good show though. I watched that like 3 times all the way through.
But like I can sit there and watch YouTube clips about anime all fucking day long and never get bored.
I don't
Yeah.
even know if I've seen Friday Night Lights.
Really? It's not
I
that good.
can't remember. Yeah. I
It's
want to
not
say
that good.
Dude, but I see people like vouch for that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you ever talk about Friday Night Lights and if they've seen Friday Night Lights, they're like, that shit is amazing.
I think it's
Why did you watch it?
It's better
I
than
think
Breaking
it's
Bad.
I think it's just straight up mindless garbage that you could just sit down and chill and watch.
Isn't that what
okay.
most TV is?
Well, I mean, that's what most, I like almost visual media is.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose.
I feel like that's
Anime's for intellectuals. So
I'm sorry. I'm intelligent.
I only watch top tier anime. It has to be rated an 8.5 or above on my anime list. Intellectual stuff only.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I would also go among that route, but God, it's gonna suck letting go of like. For me, it's gonna suck letting go of like, cartoons like either Invincible or Teen Titans or shit like that.
Can't you
Not
consider that part of the category though? Couldn't you just like?
Well, okay, so when when we mean anime in this case, right, we're talking strictly like Japanese anime.
Japanese anime.
Well, then you couldn't watch Ruby either.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Never missing much. So
yeah, I guess so. I don't know, but there's a lot. I mean, because there's like a lot of TV shows. I think I don't know if I could give up because I could go back and watch Jackass like a billion times.
Jackass is good. Jackass is always a solid go-to. Like I haven't watched it in 10 years, but I guarantee you, if I just put it on right now, I'd enjoy it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But if someone were to like force me to choose, I think I would choose to only watch anime because you can get a lot out of the medium anyway. You can get pretty much anything you'd almost want out of a TV show. Although I will be sad to not watch anime like live action adaptations and how goofy those can get. I will miss that.
Yeah.
That'll be,
Looking at you, Cowboy Bebop. Can't wait.
I can't wait. I remember when they said Keanu Reeves was going to be Spike.
He'd be good.
I think so.
I don't know.
I maybe would have thought that like before John Wick came out, but now like he's just in everything. Well, no, he's not in everything, but it's just like now everybody's like, oh, fucking Keanu Reeves. So now I'm just like, I'm glad he's not Spike.
Well, he's not.
Even though he'd probably do a decent job.
Yeah.
Spike Spiegel.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I like I said, like when it comes to anime adaptations, especially with characters who have very unique looks. In Spike's case, he's just got like a big green fro going on.
He's Deku's dad.
He's literally just Deku's dad. It's funny. I know there's no relation really in terms of staff, I believe, but I mean, it's funny enough that they were both made by Studio Bones.
Right.
Good enough. Passes. That
Good
checks out.
enough. That's it. Wow. Conspiracy theories.
He's a tinfoil hat.
Here they come, dude. They're pouring in.
Gross.
All right. So, next question would be: would you rather be an anime hero or anime villain? This one's probably a little bit easier to pick.
No, it's not. It's not at all.
Maybe not. But maybe it is.
Oh man, I don't know. Do I get a redemption arc if I'm a villain?
That's up to you.
Yeah, like that one's a tough one, dude. Because
how are my powers decided?
that's up to you, I guess.
That's up
right?
to you. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it's totally an open-ended question, so there's so much to think about when it comes to that. Because like, you can just be a straight-up douchebag villain, and you can look really cool because villains typically look cooler than heroes. I mean, that's fucking facts. I don't care what you say. Oh man, yeah. I mean, that's so difficult because here the villains are always so cool.
Yeah,
But I also want to live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to get fucked up by by some hero that's gonna come out of nowhere. The villain always gets killed by the hero.
Yeah, I think my stipulation is I have to have I would have to have like a redemption arc. Like at least go out like at least if I'm gonna die, I gotta like go out like Darth Vader kind of, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm a fucking good guy now, and then I'm dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because that one's super tough, man. Oh,
Tough, right? I think. Well, to me, it's kind of like anime villains are basically anime heroes, but without most of the moral restrictions.
mm-hmm.
And that is because like someone like Naruto or Deku or whatever, right? Could probably be a villain given different circumstances.
Oh yeah. I mean, because they always have like they have always overcome something to get to where they're at as far as like being the good guy.
Mm-hmm.
So like in Naruto's case, he like overcame being the fucking having the nine tails inside of him and everybody hating him in the village, even though like there's countless amounts of evidence that everybody didn't hate him throughout the entire series because he had friends, even though he says he didn't. So he's an ungrateful prick. Wow, now I want to be a villain. Fuck Naruto.
I think personally, I would choose a villain. Like even if the victories I'm afforded are temporary, I think you can get away with doing a lot more cool shit.
Yeah. I think I get mad easier than I get happy. So
yeah, but then you could just be Bakugo, you know what I mean, or Vegeta.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can channel that into my good guy power, maybe.
Yeah. See, if you're like a Bakugo or Vegeta, you kind of win both, right? Because
because you're like a chaotic neutral kind of deal, chaotic good.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So
you do bad things, but for good. For good reasons.
For good reasons. Yeah, right.
I want to be Sasuke.
You'll be
Sasuke. You want to come back to the village or what?
I get to go be a villain for a little bit and then come back.
Yeah. See, that's such a cop-out route to take, too. Like, because like, you get the best of both worlds. So you're like, I'm kind of bored of being a villain now, and I want to be a good guy. Like being a villain,
like your redemption.
Being a villain, yeah, it's like the redemption kind of deal, redemption arc. Like being a villain just takes... My take on it is it takes way too much effort to like constantly be mad, though. You know what I mean? Like nothing on earth phases me that much for me to stay a villain. Like I would probably only be a villain for a week, and then I'd be like, I don't really hate these guys anymore.
He's like, I don't know. But strictly, there's no redemption arc. You're straight up either one or the other.
Yeah, I'd probably be a hero if there was no redemption arc. I would probably be a hero. I feel like it takes less effort.
Okay. Yeah. I would definitely.
I think I'd still probably end up being the shitty guy though. Like the guy that just gets like stupid
Mineta. Travis is Mineta.
That's awful.
I'm gonna be like Kazuma, but worse.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh God. Yeah, so I think I'd be the villain just because I think I could just get you can just get away with a lot more shit until you get capped.
Yeah, I guess, and also like villains don't really need to do a whole lot to become the villain. You know what I mean? You just kind of got to do some bad shit. Heroes, there's like a plethora of them. You can either be the hero, like on the cover of the magazine, or like
a hero,
like Travis said, you're Mineta. Like you're just some dude. So like
but the same could go for a villain. You can either be the main villain or you could just be like a sidekick.
I guess so. Or just like a fucking like a thug with with a sock over his head. You know what I mean? Robbing a bank. So I mean, I guess it goes both ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about effort.
You could also be Karin and just get bit and stabbed.
Who?
Wait, what?
You can also be Karin from Naruto and just get bit and stabbed the entire fucking time.
Yeah.
Yes, the masochist true fever dream.
Yeah. Treated like a dog turd your entire existence. Yeah, that sounds great.
Indeed.
That's how I wanna live my
Indeed.
life.
OG wise. Yeah, same. Okay. So next one is would you rather have a Death Note or a Geass from Code Geass?
Ooh, what Geass power do I get?
Oh, you got Lelouch, baby.
I'd rather have Lelouch.
You think?
That shit lasts forever.
Does
If I
last
lose
forever,
that
but
Death-
so does the Death Note.
Yeah, but
pretty
what happens
much.
if my house catches on fire or I end up out in the rain?
No, I think I'm gonna pick Death Note.
You pick the Death Note?
It's trollier.
Yeah, but,
It is much-
it's
yeah.
just like you write their name down and they're dead. If I have a Geass, then I can make you just be my sexual slave the rest of your life. You won't even have any fucking clue what's happening. All of a sudden, you're just gonna wake up one morning and you're gonna be dedicated to me.
Yeah, but I can make people shit their pants to death.
Yeah, that's right. Because you can write a condition for how someone dies.
Yeah, so I'd just be like, Travis shits to death, and then all of a sudden it's just.
you
gotta
don't even know why. You just happens out of nowhere.
Yeah, you're just defecating until
know
you
what?
drain yourself.
That's fucked up. I'd
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it to you, like not right now at least.
I'd still rather have the Geass just because I could control people.
No, you just want to have sex with people.
No, it's not even the sex part. I don't have to.
Nah,
work
you
ever.
just want to have sex with
I could
people.
I could have my own real life Bitcoin mine with people.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of benefits.
Except for
But-
the government can't shut me down because they're not a high-end gaming PC.
Yeah, right. Hashtag California.
Kind of unbelievable that.
But yeah, I'd rather have the Geass for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I look more at the trolley aspect of it, and I think I'm gonna pick the Death Note on that one.
Yeah, I think both of them are very overpowered. I think I just picked the Geass just because it's pretty much instantaneous. You don't even have to do much. You don't have to look suspicious. You just I don't know. Actually, I think with the Geass, don't you have to look at somebody's eyes? You actually have to look at their eyes, or can you just look at them?
Like
they don't have to look at because if they don't have to look at you, then maybe the Death Note is a little.
So
bit
like
less
nobody's ever
conspicuous.
gonna realize it though, because we're not in like some fucking robot, fucking future world. It's just normal America. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, why is that guy staring at me funny?
I mean, they might. They might.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, well, they might.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
well,
then
I mean, you feel like
they're gonna be like, I think he's a sex trafficker or some shit.
Yeah, but
Not
also
like he's
I would imagine that it's more of an instantaneous thing though. So like they could just look your way, and then all of a sudden it's boom.
It's like
It's
Itachi.
working.
You don't even
Yeah,
realize
so-
you're under my genjutsu.
Yeah, yeah, right, exactly. So I don't know, because there's not going to be like a whole bunch of like different frames of it happening like it is in anime. You just basically look at them, and then they'll be like, "Oh, what?" And then all of a sudden they're your sex slave because that's what you're going to do. with
No, it's not. I'm gonna have them work for me, and I'm gonna just become a degenerate, a bigger degenerate.
just make money for me now.
Yes. Clean
Yeah, so
my
you can't
room.
do that with
my
that.
laundry.
Well, actually, I don't know. Could you make somebody do that with the Death Note though?
No, it's a
Go to
death
work
note,
for me.
Tim.
Yeah, but like they never. But okay, but it's like if you don't write something down in 60 seconds, they die of a heart attack. But it's like if you write something, you could just be like, oh well, I want them to not work for me until the day they die. Right?
Would it
I mean,
work that way?
I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not too familiar with all the rules of the Death Note, just the more notable ones.
Yeah.
But I think I would still pick the Geass just because
Yeah.
overall it's probably less conspicuous if you're just gonna go and commit crimes with it, I suppose. But the Death Note would definitely be bringing a meme to life. For sure.
Apparently, there's a wiki for the rules of the Death Note.
Oh yeah, there's like a decent amount of rules. So that all must be adhered to. Also, never ask the Shinigami when you will die. What is it? Because like I think it's like if you ask, you get your lifespan cut in half or something like that.
Oh, so
which is
so do you? So you get a Shinigami with you then?
no. Well, yeah. Actually, you know what? Yeah, to keep it within all the most of the rules of the death. But yes, yeah, you get the Shinigami too.
Yeah, I'd probably pick Death Note.
Yeah. As long as you just never ask when you will die or how you will die, something like that.
I don't think I'd ask that anyways.
No. Yeah, as long as you don't, then.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
have
Gears
no,
for me.
I have no interest in knowing that. That causes way too much anxiety.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, but then you can just the thing is, and then you can just plan around it. But then that makes no sense because if they tell you and then they cut your life in half, then you don't know again.
Yeah, right.
So you just keep asking until it just becomes you're just like, oh well, you're dying tomorrow.
No, literally within 10 seconds after me getting the Death Note, I just write my own name in it.
It seems like scrolling through the rules, it looks like you can only kill people with it. So
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It's in the name.
yeah,
Okay.
Gears
So
for me.
yeah, Gears for me. We should have a counter for this. Anyway. All right, next one.
I mean, I could. I guess I could in post. We'll put it in post.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so next question. Sorry about that. Would you rather be Kageyama or Hinata from the Haikyuu?
Oh, Hinata.
Hinata?
Hinata. Yeah, he has more fun. Doesn't take everything so damn seriously.
I want to be Bokuto.
That's not the option.
But I want to be Bokuto though. So
Nope. It's either Hinata or Kageyama.
Yeah. Literally nobody gives a shit, Travis. Fucking pick one.
probably Kageyama.
Kageyama.
Why?
I think I'd roll with Kageyama too.
I'm just like the odd man out on every one of these.
It's looking like it's so far.
As somebody that's played volleyball, being like the focal point would be so much fun. Like being like the wizard setter would be more fun than just being able to spike the ball.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be the focal point. I also don't want to be like the one that everybody blames when shit goes wrong.
I mean, yeah, you would have to carry all that pressure.
Yeah. So
But
a lot of my answers have to do with taking the easy route.
Yeah, but Hinata doesn't take the easy route though.
Well, no, I guess he doesn't, but he enjoys.
He takes the hardest route.
Yeah, but he enjoys himself a lot more, though. Is what I'm saying. He's a lot happier.
Kageyama's happy on the inside. He just can't show it. He's a student.
Right? Yeah.
soon.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I don't know. I just like Hinata better. I think he has a jollier personality, and
Well, that's just not you. So, are you just trying to completely revamp yourself?
I'm just compensating, I suppose. Yeah, trying to live out a dream I won't have.
Damn. I don't know. I think with like my personality, because I get pretty competitive, I would probably be Kageyama. Yeah, like you have the chance of bearing all the stress of being called out when shit hits the fan. But man, you just walk in there, and if you win, and if you're good, then you just cock your shit. And I'll be like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna run train on your team, no prob, no diff,
No diff.
no diff. So I think I'd be cool with that. I mean, I think either one would be a good choice.
Yeah.
In this, you know what I mean? Like because both of them are good.
I mean,
Right.
if I had to pick ultimately outside of those two, it'd be Rio.
Okay.
He's the only one that gets a girlfriend.
Yeah. He's the only one who really wins.
I'd still pick Bokuto.
Yeah. I mean, I think I actually just still pick Akiyama overall.
I mean, that's fair. That's a good choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so. Damn. All right. Next one. Would you rather experience first gen or second gen Pokemon game for the first time? Again.
Second.
Second?
Second.
Second.
Hands down second. I mean, first gen was fun. I had a lot of fun growing up playing. Pokemon Yellow was my very first game, Pokemon game that I ever played. Had a lot of fun playing it, but I don't think I can't replicate that feeling of like beating the Elite Four for the first time and then realizing there's more to the game after that. and getting to go back to Kanto and basically just playing the first gen game anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna say I picked second gen because you get to play first and second.
Yeah. And then once you beat the Elite Four, like the grind to get your Pokemon to an appropriate level to be able to beat Red, which I did not do as a kid at all. There was no way I could beat Red, but like in hindsight, just like the adventure of climbing up Mount Silver and fighting Red, and like, oh crap, this is the protagonist from the old games. He has all the starters, and like the excitement I felt doing that as a kid and how cool I thought it was. I think second gen.
Well, you needed to go into that son of a bitch with all fucking hundreds, or you weren't gonna win.
Yeah, basically.
Shit, yeah. Well, no, I thought because all of his Pokemon were like level 80, right?
Yeah, his like Pikachu's like 88 or some shit like that.
They were all in like the high 80s, low 90s, and they all fucked you up.
Yeah, his Snorlax, dude, devastating.
They had like overpowered stats, like compared to like normal ones, for sure.
Yeah. Well, on top of that, like I said, like they're just being on level 80 plus in general, anyways. And like as a kid, I only had one Pokemon that was even close to 80, and everything else was like level 50 and 60 because I caught them in Victory Road and on my way up to Red. So,
right?
Because like I didn't know what the hell training one was as a kid. I just caught whatever I wanted, and then I was like, that was it.
It was like, all right, you're with me now.
You're with me, but I'm only going to use Typhlosion for this entire game.
Typhlosion is the only Pokemon getting any usage.
I beat the Elite Four and Typhlosion's on like 88 because it's like he's the only guy I used, and I just muscled my way through the gyms, just losing until I eventually got on a high enough level to just win.
I think I picked what is it, Feraligatr or whatever his name is?
Feraligatr.
Yeah. Totodile, yeah. Yep. Feraligator's dope. As an adult, that's who I pick. But as a kid, I was like, fire squirrel.
What was the final form of
Chikorita?
Yeah.
Meganium.
I always thought it was Baleen. That's the second one, isn't it?
The second one. I kept thinking Bayleaf too, and I was like, I have no fucking clue what that evolves into.
Meganium's dope too, but like as a kid, you're just
was
like
the worst. Just some fucking giant gerbil fire.
I mean, he had good stats. It's just like as far as like coolness factor, I think the other two were cooler.
I think the last fire one that I was impressed with was Blaziken.
Oh,
Blaziken's cool. Yeah, Blaziken's cool. Yeah, I always picked Trico, but Blaziken was always cool.
Trico was the only valid fucking plant one to pick at the beginning.
Blaziken was cool as shit. Yeah, I mean, let me follow up then. Would you rather play the second gen for the first time, or the remakes of the first gen? Like Fire Red, Leaf Green.
I've never played them, so I can't answer that.
I think I'm still sticking with second gen on that.
Okay.
Fire Red and Leaf Green were a lot of fun, and I did enjoy them, especially like because there's end game stuff to it. So it was like playing those old games all over again, but with extra stuff, like the islands that you can go to.
I'm pretty sure you can fight the Oxus too in that game.
Yeah. What was it? The Sevi Islands or some shit?
Yeah, it's like Sevi.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun, but I think nostalgia factor for second gen kind of carries second gen farther for me.
Yeah, and plus to your point, basically once you're done with the Johto region, you just go back to the Kanto region, and then eventually fight Red on Mount Silver because he's just there.
And like Silver kind of had like a thick plot, even though you didn't really think so, and it was a Pokemon game too.
I was too
so
fucking young to even think about a plot back then. So
right? Yeah. I didn't know anything back then, but like
skip through all the fucking conversations and you just speed run that son of a bitch. You and your buddies all start the game at the same time, and you gotta see who could make it to the end first.
Yeah, basically.
And then whoever made it to the end first had to beat the buddies just to be like, hey, no, you fucking cheated. Your team sucks.
Yeah, right.
Right.
But like, because like Silver, the rival in that game, the kid that steals the other Pokemon instead of just getting one, like he could probably just walked in and be like, hey, I'm an orphan. Can you give me a Pokemon? And he'd have probably got one, but he stole one instead. He was. You find out that he's Giovanni's son, so it's like such a thick plot.
And yeah, it really felt like a true sequel.
Yeah, and then Blue, once you beat him in Red, like Gary's character Blue, once you beat him in Red, he's no longer the champion because Red is. So he goes on to be the 8th gym leader in Kanto, and then Red retires from Pokemon and goes up to the top of Mount Silver to train. It's like just so many different factors go into that game that make it really cool to me that are just like super subtle things.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I mean, yeah, I think second gen definitely did a good job at branching those two. Again, going back to where I said it just feels like an actual sequel. Yeah. Where the other ones are like, they're technically sequels, but they're not super connected story-wise.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, whereas Gold and Silver and Crystal are like, literally, it's a legit sequel. Because you just go back.
Yeah, Crystal was really cool, too. Just because it's like the whole Suicune story. And like you basically you get a free legendary out of it.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay, so next question: human body with anime eyes, or anime body with human eyes? You can always peep Deku as a reference.
Oh, so like not even the whites of the eyes, like just straight up.
I want a human body with anime eyes, and then I can have fucking Jujutsu Kaisen eyes.
Oh man.
Oh, you don't think Deku? Come on, look at Deku. You gonna leave him hanging?
It looks like a frog, dude. It looks like fucking him and Froppy had a kid.
I mean, Deku looks like he's just done a shit ton of opium.
Yeah.
But, okay, but I mean, to be fair, I couldn't minimize the eye shape any more than that. So
I probably would just do like anime body human eyes. I don't know. Like it's so hard. I
it just look like that the whole time. You want that? Is that what you want? It just goes to show you that the aesthetic is just completely different.
Right. Well, also, there's no whites of the eyes on this, so it's like it's just straight up the pupils. Oh man, yeah, but that's probably the route that I would go, I guess.
You know, I would honestly pick human body with anime eyes, only because since I now have a reference for the other one, it's kind of like, all right, well, you know, I think you can make a human body with anime eyes sort of passable, I think.
Yeah, maybe it'd be like you're just like a living like one of those Obama memes.
Oh yeah.
Obama senpai memes.
Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely run with that.
Yeah, so I guess if you think about it that way, that's probably the route that's probably the safe bet.
Safe bet. I mean, yeah. Although I mean,
Kawaii Obama.
I'll call it Kawaii Obama. Yeah. So, all right. Well, at least we know where we stand on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I picture the way it is. I mean, how do you think Deku over there looks? He looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, right.
No, he looks like he's living his best life.
He's living someone's life.
He's
in the 6th dimension now.
He's experiencing someone's life somewhere. All right. So next question. Speaking of Deku, would you rather have an OP character with no development, or a weak character with a lot of room for development? So, like in this case, let's say Saitama versus a before or a quirkless Deku. At this case,
P characters are fun, but I think I'm going to go with the build a character.
I'm gonna go with the OP character because that means I don't gotta work for anything.
That's true too, but I think it's more interesting if you go with the build a character.
Yeah, but how much? If we're gonna take the Nick that's in front of me, who has 0 aspirations, how much progression are you gonna have?
I think without thinking logically about it and just being myself, yeah, of course I'm gonna go the Saitama route.
I'll go with for sure OP.
Just because it's the easy route to take. But if I'm going for coolness factor and a good story, then I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
with
but
the
I'm
dope.
OP, so I could just snuff you out before you even get a chance to become strong enough.
What if we're on the same team?
Nah, there's always a chance for betrayal. I'm just gonna take the easy route and get rid of you.
It's always the bald motherfuckers, dude.
It's always the baldies are always trying to be that way. Huh?
Always trying to fucking weasel somebody, dude.
You know, go ahead.
Can't beat him, kill him.
Can't beat them, pulverize them.
If you could just be friends with them.
No, just kill him. Just get it over with.
Yeah, but see that right there takes too much effort, though. That's like you're nullifying your reason to
What
even
do
be
you
OP.
mean? If you're just base level, having
Nah, because you gotta like get all mad about it and be like, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. It's just too much
I'd
mental
rather
effort.
kill you than myself.
Too much mental effort.
That's fair.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think personally, like again, this is like one of those choices where it's like pretty fucking hard to pick. But if you were to be OP, right? I think because I'm only looking at this through Cy Thomas lens. I don't know. I just get very bored. Like I just be like, man, I'm bored. I can do everything I've wanted. It's like yeah, you can just do everything you want, and then you do it all within like the span of a couple hours, and you're like, all right, well now what?
Yeah, I would just want it to be ended.
Yeah, right. Whereas if you're a weak character with a lot of room for development, yes, it's like as Nick said, you have a lot of room to grow and become and have the chance to still become OP. I mean, we don't know that, but
Right.
that's what the hope would be. So I think in this case, I just go for weak character with a lot of room for development. But OP character would be fun. It
But
would
also-
definitely be more fun.
Also, being the weak character kind of opens you up for a lot more paths to choose in life. You don't have to be a hero. You can just go do some regular ass shit.
I could
If
just
you're
go live a normal life too as the OP character.
No, you can't. No, you can't, because if you're an OP character, bad guys are going to be coming for you all the time to prove themselves.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
For me, I could just be like, oh, I want to be a hero, and then go to school for it and realize I'm stupid and I don't want to do it, and drop out and go live a normal life as a grocery store clerk. Not you, though. You have to be a hero.
This is true.
I guess.
Because you're OP, you're forced to defend.
I
defend-
guess. I
defend the flag
guess.
now. I can't. Okay. All
I
right.
guess.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cut it out, you sons of bitches. All right. Shittier dad. Early Endeavor or Goku?
Early Endeavor
Yeah, before he has like his turnaround.
or Goku?
Goku.
Yeah, probably Goku.
Goku doesn't even know how he has a kid. It just magically appeared one day.
Yeah, and Endeavor got way too much stress. Goku's just like, hey guys.
Hey
You
guys,
know-
I've died multiple times, and I just want to become stronger than everybody else. Fuck you. I don't care about you.
Yeah.
Besides the possibility of Gohan definitely growing up with some form of abandonment issues, I don't know.
He had a dad.
Oh, Piccolo, right?
Yeah.
So I think he's
Everybody's
fine.
favorite dad.
I think Early Endeavor is kind of I'd say he's worse, right? Because I mean, okay,
He's
to be
definitely
fair,
the worst dad. I mean, he created a villain.
yeah. Early Endeavor. Yeah, he did create a villain, right? He's definitely the shittier dad because right, Goku. Okay, see, the thing is with Goku, right? He isn't. If you look at all the things he's done, he's not really a bad dad. He just has that one egregious stain against him for giving Cell the Sensu Bean. That's the one. That's the one
and
thing people hold against him
On top of
forever.
that, Goku is whimsically ignorant as far as being a father. He's just like, whatever, bro. You know what I mean? I'm a
Vegeta had to stay
dad.
behind because Bulma was about to have a kid. He chose to, and then Goku's like, "Come on."
And Goku's just like, I mean, I don't need to take care of my kids. This fucking green dude's doing it. No big deal, bro. Thanks, Piccolo. Endeavor's like, you're fucking not good enough to be my kid. Fuck yourself, all of you. Also, I'm gonna like abuse your mother.
that did happen. That very much did happen.
So it's like Endeavor is just a piece of shit, even though he's getting a redemption. Goku, Goku is just whimsically ignorant to all of it. It's
Yeah.
not Goku doesn't do it out of malice or anything like that. He just doesn't
know
fucking
any
He
know
doesn't
any
even
better.
know what's happening.
that ass. He goes like, "Oh, Cell. I know you're gonna destroy the Earth and everything, but I am that confident in my 11-year-old boy.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna
my
give you the
boy.
centipede."
That's my boy. And
That's my
then it
boy.
goes back to like the Chica and what's her name scene whenever dude was playing, what was it, volleyball, and she's like, I raised that boy. That's
Oh
fucking-
yeah. I raised that boy.
That's Piccolo on the sideline. Like
Yeah, man. I mean, Gohan was rocking the Demon Gate at the Cell games. He's rocking the Piccolo clothes.
yeah. So it's like
Proof enough.
plus didn't he give Piccolo a mug that said world's best dad or something like that?
Oh, did he? I don't know. I can't remember if he actually did.
Or was that just memes? I can't remember, but I feel like that really happened.
I wouldn't be surprised if like,
Travis, did that happen in Super?
that in there.
I feel like
Nah,
it
there's
did.
no way.
It sounds
I think
familiar.
it did. Like I swear that happened in Super.
To the internet.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah,
put
Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah. We don't have a Jamie, unfortunately. Well, we have Travis, who's part-time Jamie. But yeah, that's why I picked Early Endeavor. Like, because if we gave him the redemption arc, then Goku easily wins that question out,
Yeah,
without a doubt. Because even if Goku is very whimsical about it, the fact that he didn't know any better almost caused the destruction of their home planet.
Yeah.
Kind of a bad call,
Yeah. I mean, that is kind of like the ultimate bad call. Like,
or at least one of the most. Yeah. You kind of you doomed the fate of the Earth, or you doomed the Earth basically on a chance.
yeah, like
You're lucky you paid off.
Endeavor kind of just like throughout his bullshit, just kind of like doomed a city. You know what I mean? Like kind of doomed like a country. Goku like potentially not only doomed the Earth, but like doomed the galaxy. So it's like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah, and he did it twice though. He did it twice because he was like letting Frieza power up.
Oh, I mean, okay. Well, if we're gonna go by this, without a doubt, yeah. He lets. Okay, Krillin's gonna kill Vegeta. Goku's like, yeah, but he could be stronger. And then he
Yeah.
goes and kills Frieza, lets him go, kills
Yeah.
him anyway. But
Yeah, Goku is just constantly just dooming everybody.
yeah, Goku's like, yeah, on only because he's like, but they can be stronger.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's like, I won, but like, did I? Like Goku's just doing the Dark Souls run. He's like, I beat the game, but like, I didn't do it with like any of the like the dooming items, like
new game +7.
yeah. He's like, I'm gonna start new game +7 and then put that one ring on where all the enemies see me automatically.
So there's a bunch of memes of him getting a cup saying world's best dad, but I can't find anything in the show.
I swear that happened on the show.
I mean, there's no doubt it's a meme. There's no doubt it's
Yeah.
definitely a meme, for sure. But and I wouldn't be surprised if it ever was in the show. It was like an actual thing.
I swear it was in the show because it was like it was like around when Gohan like had his kid or something like that.
Oh, Pan.
Yeah, it was when like around that time.
That would be so funny. Piccolo's like, oh, thanks, Gohan.
But I think it was more like, oh, whoa, what's this kind of deal?
He's like, I'm not a dad unless.
Unless.
All right, yeah. So we're all with Early Endeavor on this run now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So Early Endeavor's a piece of shit.
I mean, he
All right.
is, yeah, but
Yeah. All right. Next one. An anime with a good story but a shit ending, or an anime with a bad story but an amazing ending that forgives all the bad things that happened. Pretty much.
man. Oh man, that's a tough one right there. Holy shit. I'm trying to like think of examples.
So, I mean, yeah, shit. How do I put it?
I definitely am gonna either have to go with Akame ga Kill or Soul Eater.
You know what? How about this? I'm gonna go off the anecdotal Silo. I'm gonna put on the Silo glasses. So yeah, we'll keep Akame ga Kill. Wait, where are you putting Akame ga Kill?
It's a bad
That's-
anime or good anime, bad ending.
Good anime, bad ending. That ending was
Yeah.
fucking garbage.
Because I'm gonna put the Silo goggles on, put Great Pretender in that first part. All right, so it was a good story and a shit ending.
You thought the ending was shit?
I'm pretty sure Scylla did not like the ending.
Yeah,
so
that's
why
what
I
he
said.
said, but I thought it had a pretty good
I
ending.
personally think it was great.
Who gives a shit about Silo? No, I'm playing.
He doesn't watch us anymore. Yeah, you're gonna see this on the VOD.
Yeah, you're gonna see the Scylla. I didn't say anything. No, I mean, yeah, just like imagine a story that starts off real good, and you're just like, damn, this is my jam right now. And
Right.
The ending just absolutely just does not plant its feet well at all. You know what? Damn, what? Wonder Egg Priority. That's the one for me on the first one. That is an anime that started off stupidly good and absolutely sucked PP.
I think that's what I'm gonna have to go with though. The good anime, bad ending.
Oh, dude,
I can't think of any bad animes with good endings because I either don't make it to the end.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like a bad anime with a good ending, I might not see that good ending.
But that's where it is, right? It's like, dang, you're gonna stick with the story,
Yeah.
and then but you at the end, you're just like, damn, this ending was so good. I'm willing to forgive pretty much everything that just happened that sucked.
Yeah, without like an example, it's tough for me to pick that route. I think I'm gonna have to go with good anime, bad ending, because it's a more enjoyable trip to the end, even though the ending's bad. Because let's face it, there's a lot out there. There's a lot of good animes that just have really crap endings.
Yeah, for me, yeah, Wonder Egg Priority takes that cake right now.
Charlotte,
and they're
Soul Eater, Akame ga Kill,
Darling in the Franxx,
Mirai Nikki.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a ton. There's a ton that you can pick that are like perennial hitters. You know what I mean? Like they're bangers through and through, except for the endings, and because kind of everybody acknowledges that, like, it was a terrible ending, but it was worth the watch. You know what I mean? So I think there's just a lot. There's a lot more going for that route than there is the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, I'd go as far as saying Death Note.
Bad story with an amazing ending,
No,
or
good story with a bad ending.
Oh, I mean, what? See, okay, so that goes back to that whole like, where would you end Death Note? Because if you take it all the way to the end, it's
I'm one of the people that thinks that L should have just been the fucking end.
That's what a lot of people, I think, would be happy with. I think people would.
I think
it
was a really good show, and it would have had so much more impact if it would have just ended wrapping up with L.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, I agree with that. Yeah,
but I think it's kind of like, and this is kind of just to branch off a second. I think the creators were just like, yeah, we just didn't feel good with ending the story with like having like be a mass murderer, or they just didn't feel good about like being like a mass murderer in general. And they were like, yeah, let's find a way to like kill his ass.
Yeah, right. Oh. Yeah, no, but I mean, I'm with that though. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I guess I would have been better for this one if I had like an anecdotal example,
right,
for the second part. But I'm pretty sure there's definitely bad stories with endings that are like you're willing to forgive it even if it's shit.
Yeah,
right, kind of thing. Okay.
I mean, the only thing I could think of is like maybe there's just a bad ending that you're happy it's over, or a bad anime that you're just happy is over. Like, the ending was good because like I'm just fucking sick of it.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that, but I feel like that's a cop out to the question.
No, yeah, it is. Yeah,
I feel like good anime or bad animes with good endings is like such a opinionated thing that you'll never even find anything about it.
Well, okay, let me put it more this way. It's like the story is bad. It doesn't mean like the anime overall you may think is bad. You have to admit, like, it's like you think the writing is meh, but then out of nowhere they come out with like this 10 out of 10 writing, and you're like, why didn't you just have this from the start? This would have been a lot better.
But it's so hard to think about that though.
It doesn't make it any easier.
Once they ramp it up, I'll consider it a good anime. Like, you can tell when an anime is good and then it gets obscenely bad, but it's never gonna stick in your head like, wow, why was I watching this? Then holy shit, this ending's good. Because you're just gonna consider it like an overall decent anime at that point. It's just gonna fall into like the oblivion category where you remember watching it, but you don't remember anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah, you basically just remember the feeling of the memory you had with it.
Yeah, but you don't remember anything about it. You're just like, you're not sitting there like, why didn't I like this again? Because there's nothing bad about it because it ended good.
Right. This is true. Yeah, right. I can agree with that. But it's like, yeah. So I think we can all run with that first one. I think mainly because
I think
we definitely
I
have
think it's a harder
experience.
question to answer because bad end like things that start good and end bad always leave a more memorable feeling than something that starts off bad because you're either not going to finish it and you're just going to be like whatever, or it's going to end really good and you're just going to consider it pretty decent or okay.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like well, maybe this will help. But like, are there any anime that you think of, right, that you're like that you pretty much have to defend it? Like, like you'd be like, oh, okay, this stuff is made, but I promise, like when you get this part, best part, right? Does that? I don't think that helps it much. I
Like
guess.
that's a lot of shows I watch, so
So maybe it doesn't help overall.
Yeah, all of the Naruto filler.
All of the, see, bad. Yeah, but that's both bad story and shit ending.
Yeah, right.
Okay, and last one. Would you rather watch a sports anime focused on sports or a slice of life anime with sport elements? So, Ace of Diamond versus Suzuka in this case.
Sports focused on sports.
Okay.
Would cross game and touch be considered?
To be honest, you're the only. So, for instance, like
There
so
was
Suzuka-
like romance and like side stuff, but there was still a lot of baseball in it. But if they didn't go into like the super training arcs like Ace of Diamond or anything like that, It's like it was like a more mild, like it like he just progressively got better, but it wasn't like a super explosion.
Yeah, but did you enjoy that more than Ace of Diamond?
I enjoyed them both a lot, so like I can't answer that.
but that's why it's tough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know my personal preference. I enjoy when they just stick to the sports.
I'm gonna
I
choose
feel like
not to answer this because I love all sports animes, and I'm not gonna ruin it.
Well,
you don't love all sports anime though,
Yeah, true.
because you didn't even finish Tachiyomi.
That wasn't
That doesn't
good.
count. Doesn't count.
Why doesn't that count? That's a sports anime.
I gave it a shot and it wasn't good.
It was garbage, so you don't like all of them.
Yeah, but I gave it a shot though, so I still like them.
Oh, I gave it a shot too, and it was bad.
Okay, but it does have a good ending.
ACOG, I don't even know when My Hero comes out.
No. I think it comes out, and I think it comes out sometime this year, doesn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's slated for this year.
Yeah,
Who
definitely.
knows with like the new COVID stuff? So
give it if you like. If you're talking just about anywhere, give it about another year before you can see it again.
Yeah,
Before you can see it, tough. Here we are.
big
I
time.
think there's a lot of good stuff coming out in between then. I think.
Is there?
Demon Slayer?
though?
Yeah, Demon Slayer season 2, baby.
Oh yeah, Demon Slayer season 2. Yeah, true. That's gonna be a banger. But yeah,
yeah.
I'm going straight up just sports anime. I think they're more enjoyable. Because
It's
like
very-
I just feel like when you add other elements into it, like the slice of life shit, it's just like it gets too eh.
Too eh. Well,
Yeah, because they're just trying to focus on like too many aspects, and then, to me it brings the quality down. Not to say that they're bad, because there's still there's still good anime out there that are a mix. To me the quality is better when they focus more on one aspect instead of trying to juggle multiple different themes.
fair. That's kind of like, I think if it's well written, for slice of life anime with sport element. So Suzuka, I like using this example. I would like to use this example because while it is more of like a romance kind of story, it uses the whole track and field aspect of it to kind of connect the two characters together in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah,
but it doesn't revolve around track and field per se.
right.
Yeah, but then there's
like I said though, it's still solid.
yeah,
It's still a good story, but they're also not really trying to juggle, though. You know what I mean?
yeah, because it's not the intent of
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that, yeah.
Because they're using the sports aspect as more of a plot connector.
Yeah. So like basically if you want something to just get hype, then definitely I would just rather have sports anime focus on sports
Yeah.
in that case.
Yeah, I'd probably agree because I can't give up my major in Ace of Diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although Major's like to me the best of both worlds, if you were to ask.
Yeah, Major has a lot of like outside of sports moments, but like
Yeah.
so does like Haikyuu. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
Haikyuu does this well too.
I also like Major a little bit more than Ace of Diamond because they literally showcase his entire life. It's not going to just be high school and done, which I like a
Yeah.
little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Okay.
But like I haven't watched enough about Major to really have like to know. But like I feel like for something like Haikyuu, even though there's like a lot of outside of the game interactions, I feel like it's still those are just like plot devices to push the games forward.
It's like
You know what I
character
mean?
development and bonding.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I still think volleyball is still the main focus of the show, but they use the outside elements as like more of a glue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, but yeah, that's a tough question to answer overall. Also, Black Clover is so good. So Black Clover for me, right? And I know Nick is gonna cringe when I say it. Black Clover to me is just like a better fairy tale. So
Yeah, and Fairy Tale's bad, so that's not hard to do.
why you hate?
Dude, because Fairy Tale's so bad, bro.
That's where we need Tyler, man.
I do like Black
Tyler's
Clover
bad.
a lot, but I can also understand what you're saying about it being just a better fairy tale.
I like Black Clover's manga better than the anime. First of all, because I can't.
Well, that's because
stand
Period made it.
Apple. Wow.
I don't know, man. Like Black Clover. Well, Black Clover though, when it does like some of those fights, right? Like some of the big fights, I think they do a really good job of covering those. But
Like the elf arc was fantastic.
yeah, like it was really fucking good.
Yeah, but that's like Period's specialty, right? Is to have potato animation until it's important.
Potato animation up.
I will say the manga Black Clover's better, but
Okay.
I do enjoy the anime a lot.
Yeah, the anime
just-
has.
I like the manga better because I can't stand Asta.
Yeah, his yelling.
He literally ruins the whole
Bro,
show.
he yells this. I mean, but he's just like Bakugo though. Like you just get used to it.
Yeah, but Bakugo
He's
is
like the
also
main-
not the main character.
Yeah, he's not the main character. Asta is.
Yeah,
like-
but every time you see Bakugo, he's just screaming.
right, but,
Yeah,
like,
but
you
it's funny
don't
when he does
always
it.
see Bakugo though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't always see him.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, but I don't know. It never really bothered me any.
It's just annoying to me. It's not like I'm not saying it's bad.
Mhm.
It's just I can't do it.
Not happening. Not at all. Yeah, but Black Clover has its moments.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's the end of the Would You Rather stuff. So,
I mean, that was a solid segment.
yeah, you
I mean,
know,
I enjoyed it. You got my thinker moving, dude. Had to use my noodle,
yeah, man,
which I didn't want to do. So
yeah, good. Because I may do it again.
got me out of my comfort zone, dude.
Yeah, trying to find a GPU for a good price is the worst experience. We were just having this conversation, were we not?
Well, so hang tight. You know what I mean? Because they're definitely coming. They're definitely coming back.
Also
so, like,
depends on like what you're looking for.
Right, true. So like the big news in the GPU market right now is China banned crypto mining. You're not allowed to crypto mine in China anymore.
Yep.
So in a few months, there's going to be a flooding of all these used GPUs, pre-owned GPUs just hitting the market all at one time because all of these crypto miners in China are going to be trying to offload all this extra hardware that they're not allowed to use anymore. So I can imagine soon that eBay is just going to be filled with a shit ton of Chinese pre-owned GPUs.
See, that's where I won't buy one. I'll just wait until all these other people that want one get their fucking taste satisfied, and then I'm gonna go buy a new one when I can finally get my hands on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even retail right now, though, they're out at astronomical because, like, nobody's selling them at retail prices. Retailers are selling them at scalper prices.
There's a lot of like if you're just looking for a GPU, yeah, but there's like a lot of like decently pre-built, like with like 3600s and stuff, or
Yeah.
3060s. I mean, I think there's one at
Yeah.
Costco right now for $1,500.
When I was just on Newegg the other day, and they have the ROG 3070 Ti on there, like readily available. You can just buy it. You know what I mean?
That's
Straight
a
out of
like
retail. It's like
$2,000 though.
that's like 1,200.
That's not bad.
1,200. I mean, that's not
Yeah.
bad.
I sold all my.
I think that's like pretty close to retail for the TI.
Oh shit! You can buy the white one too for 1,400.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like the 3070 Ti is like available right now for some reason.
Yeah. So, I think as Nick says, yeah, just hang on for a bit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, don't go blowing your load on like scalper price stuff, because like pretty soon market's gonna be flooded. Market's gonna have a ton of stuff. I mean, that's what they're saying. I could be totally fucking wrong. I'm just going off of like what all the tech guys are saying on like YouTube and shit. So
You know what makes me sad? They have one of those graphics cards that I sold right before the whole mass exodus of graphics cards, and it's now $600.
oh, what, the 2060?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sold mine for $350, which is what I paid. Or I paid $300 for it, so like I can't complain.
Right.
600 sounds better. I took all my money out of Robinhood, so I have I had like $500 in there. I'm thinking about upgrading my CPU.
okay.
Yeah. I definitely want a new Ryzen, but
I think it was like 7 I wanted.
I think I need to go power supply first.
Mine's 850.
Yeah. Mine's only 650. So
I think it was the Ryzen 5 5600X is 270.
Only 270?
I mean, that's a lot, but
what is it? The Ryzen 5 what?
5600X?
Is it only 270?
279 on Amazon.
No, that's not bad at all. It's a good price for a new new CPU.
Good luck finding one in the 750 range.
What could you get for 750?
I don't know.
Probably like a 2060 or
Yeah, I was
something.
gonna say 2060 is not.
Or 1660. You know, definitely you could definitely find a 16 series card for that much. But if you're going for like top end performance in the long run,
You can buy an Asus RTX 2060 dual fan on Amazon for $689.
Yeah, I mean the 2060 is a solid card.
That's the one I had before I switched to the one I have now, and I loved it. I didn't have any problems. I mean, it's not like top of the line, but it's going to do everything you want it to do.
So I think the 3060 Ti is worth $620. I mean that's double the retail price of one, but at the end of the day, they're really good graphics cards. You're looking at all the new NVIDIA architecture is in that card. You're only gonna have performances like a 2060. It's the 2080 is still beating out the 3060 Ti. The only thing is the 2080 Ti doesn't have all the new RTX architecture or anything like that, so it's still going to be a really smooth running card. So I mean, if you don't mind spending like $600 on a 2060 Ti with new hardware in it, sure.
Shit.
So apparently the upgrade between a 2060 and a 3060 Ti isn't worth the upgrade.
Yeah, I mean,
But if you don't have one, it's not a bad price because you're gonna be paying about the same amount anyways.
At the end of the day, if you don't have a graphics card and you're looking to buy either a 2060 or a 3060, definitely go 3060.
Oh, for sure. But like,
yeah, because first of all, the 3060 is gonna last a lot longer as far as performance goes. Eventually, those 2060s and stuff are gonna be like kind of at the end of their life cycle. Not as far as like actually working. They're going to work for a long time, but like it's just not going to have the technology and the drivers and the performance that the new ones are going to have. Sure, if you're looking at raw numbers, yeah, the 2060 and the 3060 are basically the same. But just like if you're looking past that and looking for future performance, you got to get a 30 series card.
Yeah, so I mean, hopefully you can get the whatever you're trying to shoot for, though. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. We
I
have
also
other
don't know what I'm
topics.
talking about, but no, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So, looking further down the road, summer season is pretty much only a month away from pretty much closing out. But
Dude, I know it went by so fast.
the thing is like I know we've talked about in the beginning how it wasn't going to be. We were thinking it wasn't going to be packing a punch
Yeah,
like we thought it would, but honestly, I think it's packing more of a punch than I initially thought it was going to.
I think it's packing a decent punch, but it's kind of just from the shows that I expected that were going to be good are being good. You know what I mean? I'm not really surprised by anything. I'm really happy to see. I've been raving about Kobayashi's Dragon Maid like the whole season. I'm really happy to see how well that show's doing, how
Yeah.
well it looks.
I haven't
So I
watched
think
it yet.
that's like obviously that's my number one pick for the season, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm really not like surprised by anything. I'm just kind of like, yeah, I mean, I thought this was going to be good, or at
Yeah.
least watchable.
I think
Yeah.
that Remake My Life's the only show that surprises me this year.
Make My Life. I hear a lot of people say good things about it.
I haven't
Yeah, I haven't
watched it
seen
yet.
It's like a time traveling real life.
Yeah, I think that's what I said earlier. Like from how it looked, it felt like a sort of like a real life kind of thing going on for it. But from what I've seen and read, like off of clips and what people have said, I mean, it's generally gotten a positive experience from people who've seen it. So I think
The Realist Hero is pretty good too. I actually like that show a lot.
I have not seen that. I don't think I'm going to. But I mean, yeah. I mean, as long as it's hitting for you, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's like it's hard to describe. It's like it's a nice chill pacing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been like slacking on watching anything that I didn't plan on watching this season.
Yeah.
Just been kind of catching up on like video games and stuff. Because
This season doesn't hit the way I wanted it to.
yeah, it's just like it's just whatever. You know what I mean?
I'm just here.
I'm just here.
I have the shows that I like, but there's nothing that like I get excited for. Like I'm not like, oh fuck yeah, Tokyo Revengers is the only thing that I get excited to watch.
Dude, yeah, Tokyo Revengers, Dragon Maid, Slime. Those are basically the only ones that I'm watching super consistently.
But they're not even like they don't even give me like a couple of those don't even get me like excited. I'm just like okay, whatever.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like watching Slime. It's good. The season's good.
I mean, it's gonna pick up now. They had to do a bunch of fucking ground laying, so.
Yeah, they had to like do like 6 episodes.
Actually, I lied. There's another show. The detective isn't dead, or the detective's already dead. Is really
Oh yeah, I do have that on my watch list. I didn't watch it yet though.
it's really good. I like it.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot about it.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Tokyo Revengers season to finish, then I'll watch. Yeah, probably. A lot of people will take that route.
I mean, at least you won't have to suffer the wait. That's the worst part of the show is it gets so good, dude. The end of the episodes are always like, oh my God, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? And then in credits. And you're like, dude, what?
No more. No more of this. I don't want to know more.
Like it's one of those shows that I think Travis might have mentioned this at the beginning of the season, like the summer season, is it really draws you in. It's one of those shows like
Where you blank and it's over.
yeah, like you blink. Yeah, exactly. You blink and it's over. Like it is over in an instant.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess the recaps at the beginning of the freaking episode don't help it either, though. They got that whole sword art freaking TV show set
Bro,
up
I
going.
started watching One Piece again, and you have to skip the first 5 minutes of every episode.
Yeah,
That's pretty much how it always is. It's never
Tokyo
changed.
Revengers is so good, though.
Yeah,
It's
it's
definitely one of the top anime of the year, I think. in my
shot up
opinion.
past Demon Slayer and One Piece in manga sales for what, the year or something like that.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I think it's like month to month sales. Yeah,
Is it?
yeah,
It's blowing out everybody.
yeah.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if it was also performing well. If it was also performing well in weekly, if they have stats for that, like readily available.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, as long as it's airing, it's going to continue to dominate. That's pretty much what it's been doing. Like the closest ones, like it's selling like I forget if it's like I want to say it's the month, but if it's selling like for copies like what 1.2 mil per run, and it's like every time you look, the closest one is like 300,000 or
There's
something like that.
20
or
million
more.
in circulation right now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, I know we talk about it every time we're on the podcast, but like, that's how crazy.
Between
This is not
September
really...
2020 and February 2020, they went up 3 million.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's because we have recently begun keeping up with just stats ever since like Demon Slayer has been doing that shit, but it just feels like it's very uncommon. That's why we like always bring it up, 'cause it's like so uncommon for that to happen. Like you just never see that shit blow all that out of the water, like all its competition out of the water, and all the other competition is good. Like it's not bad competition at all.
Like it makes me feel bad for Jujutsu Kaisen. Because like that show had the whole like blow up going on, and it was like all the manga sales were shooting up, and then all of a sudden like you just see Tokyo Revengers like whoop. Sorry, bud.
They sold I don't know when it was. It just says 3 months ago that it was posted. They sold 582,000 in a week.
Yeah, it's crazy,
insanity.
Yeah, the next one was Jujutsu Kaisen at 514, and then the next closest one to that was Demon Slayer 174.
Yeah, so like but Jujutsu Kaisen is like always going to be kicking too, because I know the hype's going to start ramping up for that soon, since the movie comes out like in December.
Right, and the same thing will happen for Demon Slayer again. Once once season 2 comes out, unfortunately, Tokyo Revengers is going to be in second place, but. But,
for sure.
I think as of right now, Tokyo Revengers they'll keep going. They'll keep skyrocketing till at least the end of the season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I think because I want to say so. Like my favorite show of the season so far is a show called Ida-ten, right?
Yeah, you've been talking about that.
Yeah, dude, A World or Deities Only Know Peace. That show continues to blow my mind every time I watch another episode, because I'm like, because outside of the story, for me being very interesting as it is, I think what they decide to do, like in terms of like just straight up art direction, is cool. Like whenever they go up to like a certain area or to kind of exude a certain aura about certain characters, they change up the color palette a lot. Mm-hmm. So, for instance, if characters are going up to the Arctic, they mute all the colors of the characters and switch them up a little bit, so you can kind of get the feeling that they're kind of in a frigid area, because they're not using warm colors. They're very cool and shit. Like they're very cool colors, so it kind of sells the point a little bit. It's almost like some 4D shit, but
they're using like color effects and animation to like kind of not drive the plot, but assist the plot.
Yeah, it kind of helps that make everything pop.
Yeah,
and for me who likes stuff like that, it's very nice to see, because I feel like a lot of anime don't necessarily take advantage of something like that, when it's like one of the few mediums that can definitely do so, and look great while doing so.
Right.
And not only that, but like the animation is like fucking top notch. Like it's just top. Like I don't like Map is just like not. I don't know where they keep. I don't know how big their basement is for where they lock up all this talent, but. Like every new episode like has, I always think they're gonna slip up somewhere, but so far they're just knocking it out of the park. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, dude, I'm like, Mappa, you need to chill. Like I said, Jujutsu Kaisen comes out in like 4 months.
Yeah, right.
Like you guys,
slow it down, dude.
How you balancing this stuff out? Not only that, but you're also working on Remain at the moment. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, they're nuts. They're absolutely nuts. They're forced them to spawn like goblins. Yeah, they just got a summoner back there. Just bring isekai guys in to do manga now. It's just people that died from other worlds.
It's like Gate. They just have like a portal to like another world and they just drag them back here and they're like, all right, work on this.
Yeah, right. So, Mappa just has been balls to the walls for like the last 2 years.
Dude, Mappa is just not. Yeah, dude, it's honestly been just a nonstop force. Like it's just you had Jujutsu Kaisen, you had Attack on Titan season 4, you got Ida-ten, you got Remain. Remain's not exactly what you would call like the best in the anime department, but it's really good. It's not bad. Like you can, like the quality isn't bad.
Exactly like free.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. You think?
If you're like deep diving, then yeah, they're different. But I mean, like at glance, the anime style looks almost exactly identical to free. Might not be the best quality. Like it might not have the top tier quality the free did, but if you're just passively watching it, it definitely looks similar.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like Remain, I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, E.10 has just been fucking going crazy. Remain is annoying to me. Damn, it'd be like that. MC pisses. Well, okay, so I guess we'll just talk about it now then. See, the thing about Remain that I enjoy is the fact that the MC, listen, the MC, right? Because the way that they do this sports anime is like, oh wait, never mind. But the way that they do this sports anime is like he forgets. So he started up already OP. So he's already the OP character with no development. So yeah, Remain is the water polo. Yes.
I think he's probably thinking of Remake Our Life.
Maybe. Yeah.
Or ReZero or something.
I think
ReZero. Damn, you know
somebody mute this guy, dude.
Somebody ban this man.
He hates ReZero.
To be like that, huh?
I mean, to each their own, but
literally, it doesn't matter what he says for any other time. Now his fucking taste is garbage. I don't give a shit.
Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, ReZero. I don't like Subaru. I mean, okay. You know what though? I will slightly play devil's advocate. I
don't care either.
I hate. Listen, Nick, you shut up. I hate early, like first half of first season Subaru. Hated him mainly because he doesn't understand anything, and
oh, you mean like the initial like first season Subaru?
Like like the first part of the first season, like before he really gets his bearings down. I was like, you know what, Subaru's. I'm like, Subaru, you quit bitching. You put yourselves in these situations all the time.
Well, he was also hardly a character at that point.
Yeah, I mean now I think Subaru's like he's literally just a god among men. But
I don't understand how you can watch anime and not like the MC of ReZero. I'm actually fucking mind blown.
Hey man, that's how you know it's not for everybody. See ACOG's gonna be like, hey, what happened to that third season?
No,
I'll be like, yeah, you're right, ACOG. You know.
No, like I said, I literally don't care what ACOG says ever now. Like, like I don't care.
The worst. I hate him.
I mean, he is such a well-written character.
It's because I gave up too early. Honestly, if you stick with it, right? Damn, is this gonna be the bad story with an amazing end? But is it? If you stick with it, honestly, it'll pay off. It really pays off.
What might benefit him would be going to rewatch that director's one where they're only an hour, so you only have 12-hour long episodes.
I mean, honestly,
such a well-written character. It's unbelievable to me. My mind is blown.
At first, he was a piece of shit.
I agree with that. Yeah, no, I agree with that. In the beginning, he was. It was garbage, but that's literally what he was. Though was garbage.
Yeah, but that's like how it is, right? That's like, are you willing to stick with the story long enough for it to get good?
I mean, it's not even that the story was bad. It's just like he was just
he was just bad. He
was just bad.
Yes, and I agree. Like I said, the first part of first season, dude, I agree. I would agree with ACOG. But honestly, like if you keep running with it and watch it all the way until the end of season 2, you're gonna be like, oh damn, yeah, he's lit. Yeah, Subaru's lit. Yeah, give it a try if you can at some point. I think you will, and maybe come back whenever you do, so Nick can be happy again. Anyway, so the thing I like about Remain is the fact that the main character already started off to be like he's literally already the very best, like no one ever was, right? He already did the thing. Yeah, you're welcome. So he was already on top, and then he ends up getting amnesia and forgets not only the people around him, but he forgets the things that made him already, really good within, the water polo world.
Yeah.
Right. And I think him trying to relearn it, because it's like in a not in complete, like it's more similar. I wouldn't say it's like the exact same, right? But it's like if you play one type of video game and you put it down for a very, very long time, and then you go back to it to play it again, and you realize, damn, I'm not as good as I clearly used to be.
I'm always good.
No, shut up.
No, I'm bad at video games all the time, so that's not relatable.
Yeah. The plot armor on episode 5 with the guy joining the team, though. I mean, to be fair, yeah, but how else were they gonna fucking? There was no way they were gonna get him to join the team otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Like he was already ready to not join from the jump. But
I like how
I mean,
Travis's ADHD is just kicking in, and
his OCD is just not letting him.
He's not participating in any type of conversation. He's just resizing the 2D.
No, I accidentally got rid of it on. I don't even know where it is now, and so I was just putting it back up.
It's just Travis's way for me to say change the fucking topic already. Yeah. So, but Remain I think is very good. I think it's a very good twist on like sports anime because most sports anime predicate on the chance of the main character becoming good enough to be the top of whatever sport they're trying to be. But this dude already did it. He already did it, and now he has to do it all over again.
It's a pretty unique concept, actually.
I think I like
which I think that's what makes it pretty.
Do you say that? Do you say there's no proof? I mean, they literally look at it. They have pictures everywhere. He doesn't even have the same like 8-pack he was rocking anymore. It's just like a dad bod now. Right? I know.
Well, I mean, he was in a coma, so.
Yeah, right, exactly. Well, that's the thing. Like the even more interesting thing is like he probably is not gonna. I would imagine he's probably not gonna be the same type of good that he used to be.
Yeah, that's what I wonder. That's what I was wondering. Is he gonna come back with like a new skill set? Is he gonna be a different player? Like we don't know how he actually was when he was who he was. Why everybody thinks he's like the famous kid. So I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I personally think I will enjoy the story either way in which progression it goes. But if he comes back as like relatively a different player with a different mindset, then I think I would enjoy it a little bit more than if he were just to come back and be like, oh yeah, I'm the guy that dominated all the shit.
Yeah.
Right. So, but yeah, Remain's pretty tight. Ida 10's pretty tight. I'd say if you want a fun romp to just mess around with and go watch that shit is tight. I will literally be talking about it again. I'm pretty sure on the next episode because it's fucking good.
Yeah.
And then of course the case study of Vanitas, the vampire BL that no one wants to like, but actually is really fucking good.
I haven't watched it yet. I plan on it. It was one of the shows that I picked at the beginning of the season that I wanted to watch too, and I just haven't got around to it.
Honestly, if Ida 10 wasn't around, I would say Case Study of Vanitas is the best show of the season. Bar none. Like it's just
they lost me at
really
Vampire for that show.
Dude, no, I'm telling you, look, you say that right, but you watch that show and it's not as I mean, it is focused on the vampire stuff, but it's different than what you're probably thinking.
It's more focused on guys having butt sex.
Yeah, that's literally the whole thing. If you watch
Brokeback Mountain meets anime.
Yeah, it's basically just
Brokeback Transylvania.
Yeah, just some dude getting his back just really blown the fuck out. You know what I mean? Just
like
the animation. Nah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I'm telling you, go check it out. ACOG's like, I want to go back to a glass stream now, please.
No, because they shun all anime talk there, so he could feel at home here.
That's not true.
Now that he's full blown absorbed into anime.
We carved out an anime segment in Glass's Discord for like a little bit, and then he got rid of it because no one was using it.
Well, that's because we started posting weird shit.
We have our own Discord, so we just use that.
You started to talk about boy holes.
Yeah, that was Travis's fault. He ruined that one for us. Travis is the one guy that has ruined everything. But yeah, now Case Study of Vanitas definitely would be the best show of the season if Ida wasn't around for me. Right? It's really good. Like I said, animation's really good. I'm pretty sure that's where most of Studio Bones' talent went instead of Hero Academia.
Yeah. Yeah, but what about what was the other show that you and I were going to watch? That I only watched the first episode of Something Boy.
Peach Boy? Peach Boy Riverside?
No.
Sunny Boy.
Huh?
Sunny Boy.
Sunny Boy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sunny Boy. I didn't have that written down on the what. Okay. So, okay, that hurt. So this is okay. Okay. Ready? Here's the thing about Sunny Boy. So, Sunny Boy is
animation's good.
The animation's really good. I'm a sucker for that style. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But the story definitely has a lot to do still because it's definitely very confusing. I wouldn't recommend it to everybody.
You think it's like a veteran anime watcher kind of show?
It's like some weird isekai Lord of the Flies shit with superpowers. It's very
cool. Which is cool though.
Which is cool. Don't get me wrong. In terms of how awesome that shit is, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. 10%, like 1,000%. I almost said 10%. That's not true. 1,000%.
I am all for it 10%. I have plenty of room to not be all for it, but right now I'm all for it, all 10%.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you heard it here first, folks. I'm only here for 1/10% of the show. Let's see. Bro, Glass said he would watch up until episode 5 of Attack on Titan. Man's watched one episode and hasn't watched it since, and he made a promise. So I'm about to annoy the shit out of him for it. Yeah, please do, because I hop in there
He
for...
ain't fucking watching it. I'm glad that you think he is, but he ain't watching it.
Dude, okay, here's the thing, right? One day, it'd be great to just have Glass watch like 4 anime, right? 4 total anime. Then we can just drag his ass on this podcast and just fucking be like, so, what do you think? Boy? Welcome to our neck of the woods. So, but, nah. If he makes it to episode 5, I'll be impressed. Because episode 5 is really good. That's where it hooks everybody, for the most part.
Yeah, it's kind of like a what the fuck fest until like 5 or 6.
Yeah, like once episode 5 hits, you're like, oh fuck, and then it's like not until episode 8 you're like, oh super fuck.
That dude doesn't even watch TV, let alone fucking anime. So I just find it hard to believe that he'll actually watch it and get hooked on it.
I used to really like Attack on Titan back in the day too, and I don't know why I just fell off.
I don't like.
I
didn't like the 5th season or whatever the fuck we're on now.
4th season, dude. 4th season's amazing. I mean, the animation's not the same, but I'm willing to forgive it because the story's that good for me.
It's meh for me.
Oh no! I mean, well, okay. So the initial goal, right, is basically what's in the basement. Something's in the basement, right? So and we get that payoff. So so that's probably why I think like a lot of people. But then when you realize what the payoff was, you're like, oh fuck, this is insane, right? And so 4th season is, what it is. First half, second half's good too, I think.
I'll rewatch all of Attack on Titan once it ends, and then I'll make an opinion on it.
I won't.
Story good. Just so much talking episodes. Okay, so you the thing is you kind of need that for Attack on Titan because I think Attack on Titan, a lot of it comes from the setup it has with its politics here and there, and
so you kind of need that. You kind of need that, like the plot moments to thicken.
Yeah, basically, you just need a reason to give a shit about something other than the cool 3D and maneuver gear stuff, or else to me that you just lose. It loses a lot of its steam. No pun intended. But so yes. Oh, you got to watch one episode, so that's a dub. No, ACOG. The win. You have to pressure him. You have to really get under his skin. You have to really punch him in the chin and be like, Glass, we don't watch this shit.
It's like a bronze medal right now. You get him to episode 5.
No, he's just at a participation trophy right now. You gotta get.
Yeah.
Episode 5 is the bronze medal.
Okay. What's the gold? The full season, full first season.
If he makes it, okay, if he makes it to the end of season 3, that's a gold medal for me.
Season 3, that's asking a lot for somebody that don't watch any anime at all.
And that's why he get the gold medal. You'll annoy him in Discord. Yeah, please do. We'll send in Travis to also back you up.
No, because there's certain people in there that I just don't care to get involved with that are gonna partake in the conversation.
Don't worry about it. It's just like leaving a landmine. You just plan to set it and forget it. Just set it there and let ACOG take care of the rest.
Just like a dog turd.
Just like a dog turd.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go in there and be like, hey,
just set it and forget it.
When are we gonna do a collab stream, bro?
Nah, he'll never do that.
Bro,
that's the platinum.
I'll just show up to his house with a fucking anime DVD and be like, bitch, we're watching this.
Just hand him welcome to the NHK.
Here's a 12-pack of beer and some Taco Bell.
Here's a 12 taco dinner box.
Here's a taco box and some beer. We're watching an anime movie.
I'll fucking date you if you do that for me.
That's why I'll never do it for you, because I don't want to give you that satisfaction.
Fucking, I wasn't giving you that option, Tim. We're already dating.
Ah, shit, you're right.
I'm just gonna show up to Tim's house tomorrow.
Why? I'm gonna be literally showing up to yours in 2 weeks.
We're gonna do a day trip to Otakon.
Oh, we're not doing that.
No, we're not.
Yeah, nice try.
I'm too cheap for that shit.
Yeah,
we'll just next year. We'll try next year.
We're going to Anime Expo next year and Japan.
No, we can just go to Anime NYC. That's basically just Anime Expo, but
same fucking thing,
enough.
Tim. Same.
I'm just saying.
Thing.
We're just saving money.
Yeah, I say we go to Anime NYC instead of Vodacom next year.
Same.
If you want to do that, we can.
Yeah, no, and we're going to Japan, so.
Because like
That's
Vodacom's
true.
not going anywhere, so
Yeah, I mean that's what
we
we're
always
looking
hit that the year after. Yeah, right. I mean, it could go somewhere.
You could go very far
Unless
away.
I need a
Yeah.
fucking vaccine passport to enter into New York and shit, then.
Oh, do we?
King Ham.
Yeah, you can't go
Oh
into,
shit,
like.
that's me.
You can't.
Oh
go
yeah, you can't go into like stores or anything. Well, I mean, it's a fucking year away.
That's true.
Yeah.
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 Effing Tim. It's all your
Yeah.
fault.
No, it's all your fault. Look at my eyes. How can
Literally.
you look at them and tell me that I've been a bad boy?
You
I
don't
want to
want
go to
me do that
Japan and
because
see all those cool ass vending machines they got.
I
Like the
want to
rainy
buy.
ones.
I want to buy panties too. You could have just said that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Literally, that's all I got. It's the novelty of panty vending machines. The true gotcha game for real life people.
Yeah,
What were you saying, Nick? I didn't mean to cut you off.
I don't remember now. I started thinking about Japanese panties and
Threw me off guard.
Are they
See,
used?
don't
they
know.
some of the machines claim used. Yes.
why? Why would you want refurbished
All
ones,
you gotta
man?
do
I
is
don't
go
know.
to the red light
I-
district in the middle of the
'cause,
night.
like-
You could probably
'cause,
buy some
like-
high scrolls.
Because like the packaging will have like a JV idol's face on it or some shit like
Ugh.
this is so and so's panties.
It's autograph too. Autograph with brown Sharpie.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah,
It's fucking that's the best though. I'll buy
I'm
that
repulsed.
for sure.
Should
I'll
be.
buy it. I mean,
Um,
if I see a panty vending machine when we go, I'm definitely
you do it for the experience. It's a funny talking point.
I mean, that's the same reason why I go into the hentai booth every year at Otakon.
No shit, that's a vending machine. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it is a vending
No,
machine.
they're like-
That's like
they're
a for
not-
real thing.
Panty vending machines are 100% real. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, that's a for sure thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
it's like that. It's like that, and like random vending machines you'd see in like the middle of the fucking forest. Or
Yeah, they have them in like the weird districts, like in like Shibuya and shit like that. Like, some back alley type shit. Meanwhile, it's just like some sweaty dude just wore them for like 45 minutes on the treadmill and packed them up and he's selling them. Some fucking,
That's what dreams
some
are made
dude-
of, my dude.
it's some dude's nut waterfall inside those panties, and you're like, this is from fucking this sexy Japanese girl, bro. It's like, no.
like you want some?
Stop. I can only get so excited.
Take these. Take a sample.
I don't care though. I'll still buy them. Fuck it.
Like I said, you buy it for the novelty.
I'll fucking wear them home, dude.
Okay, well, if you do that, I ain't stopping you. But just so you know, you're not allowed to show up within like 60 feet of me ever. I want you social distancing to the max if you do that.
What do you mean, Tim? I'm gonna start selling yours at a vending machine.
Ooh, well, now, see, that's different.
It's gonna have just Tim's face, like different angles of Tim's face on every package.
It'll just have like the Snapchat filters on my face.
Yeah,
On-
basically.
Yeah, so it's like different edition. You got limited edition. Yeah. Well, fucking okay. Well, I have. There's like a couple more things I want to kind of glaze over real quick. So, new Dragon Ball Super movie got announced. I don't think we talked about that on the podcast
Well,
officially.
see, that's
Oh.
that would fall into the realm of me not caring.
Listen, Travis,
Why?
come on.
You're
Come
just
on.
fucking
Don't you want to ream on
salty,
this
bro.
thing?
Travis is mad salty all the fucking time.
God, Travis.
It depends on what it's about.
Well, no, of course we don't know what it's about, but we can always.
Yeah, well,
speculate.
see, that's what it's my interest depends on what it's about.
It's the 5th Brawly movie.
I'd rather kill myself than have another fucking Brawly movie.
They just can't let the IP. They just cannot let the character of Broly go, no matter what.
Oh my god, I fucking actually hope it is. That would be
No,
hilarious.
there's no way. There's no way.
That would
It
be
can't
hilarious. I promise
can't.
you right now, if it's the 5th Brawly movie, I'll buy every Brawly movie.
If it's the 5th Broly movie, I will take also all the posters in my room and take down and just replace it with Broly posters.
Yeah, my
Easy.
whole room will just be Brawly. Yeah,
It could just be a very lime green room.
I will buy Brawly t-shirts. I will buy Brawly underwear.
I mean, I don't know if I go that far, but like, I get like,
I will,
you know,
dude.
I dye my hair green. I
I'm
dye my
for
hair
it.
like
I'm for it, especially because up until the newest Brawley movie, I hated Brawley as a character. So
I still don't like him as a character. He's still just a fucking ass to just screamer. Doesn't have any fucking point. He just yells.
look, he's basically just Gohan, except he just has issues, bigger issues.
I really enjoyed the new Brawley movie.
I like the movie, but that still doesn't make him a good character.
It makes him I think it makes him a better character.
I think it definitely made him a
one.
better character.
But better and good are still two different
Okay,
things.
yeah, better and good are different, correct. But I still think he's leagues better than the Z version.
Yeah.
Like the Z version
The
is
Z
just
version
cool.
should just disappear altogether.
No, the Z version is cool as shit.
I mean,
like,
if you ask Toriyama, it never existed. So
yeah, well, Toriyama also was like, "Oh, Super Saiyan 2 was a thing. I thought Super Saiyan 3 was Super Saiyan 2."
yeah,
I don't know.
right.
What do I know?
He has no idea what's going on in his own universe. Like
I
he's
love
just
it.
like he's like, I forgot I made movies of this guy.
That's proof that Toriyama's the GOAT because he literally doesn't even remember what he writes half the time, and it's fucking.
Yeah.
It's just
He
that's
doesn't even
popular.
fucking name. He's just like new fucking food name. Oh,
Or
introducing a new planet or race food.
Yep.
Oh, what part of Bulma's family? All right, what clothes what clothes can I use?
Yeah, shorts,
Trunks.
skirt, trunks.
The fucking the Briefs family.
Pan.
Yeah. So, and then Goku's family's named after food. And then Chi-Chi's is just Nips. So,
Nips.
yeah, I think it's like Nips in Spanish or something
it?
like that. Yeah, I think so. So there you go. I think it's gonna be.
Chin,
Yeah. Well, that's no.
You need to knock that off right now.
chin, chin.
I'm gonna round my 5 fingers towards your chin in a second. If you don't calm down over there.
You're gonna wrap them around it.
Oh yes.
Mm.
I don't like how you think I'm gonna stop, big boy.
In a second. Now the thing is going to make the Dragon Ball Super movie like a little. The reason it's blowing up, I think, as hard as it is now, is because of the fact that it's probably going to be full CG. So yeah, so people are definitely going to be like skeptical about it at first,
It's gonna be
considering how
full
crazy good the
CG?
Broly movie looked. Yeah, have you seen the trailer at all for it?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so well, basically there's issues that a lot of people who are familiar with like animation as a whole pretty much had to clear up, but the first impression just was not good. Or at least it was mixed. Like people were fine with the CG aspect, they just didn't like the frame rate because it kept like fucking jumping around all over the place.
Right.
I mean, I think the CG is gonna be fine. I mean, it's not like Toei has a totally bad track record if they have to try when it comes to CG. But I mean, when you're coming off of something like the Broly movie and you're following up with a movie that's CG, you're like, doesn't sound good to me.
That don't sound good, especially because like we literally haven't had anything since Super and the Brawley movie, and the first piece of media we have back outside of the manga is going to be a full CG movie.
Yes, so I think that's what it's going to be, but I'm willing to forgive it because I think it has a chance to look good, and it looks good anyway. Like from what I've seen, I was like, all right, the design's fine, and it's not like super clunky.
I'll have to watch
cool.
the trailer to get like a good grasp.
Yeah, to give you a good
really
idea. I'd say it's different. It's different from most CG stuff out there. I mean, they probably have a much bigger budget and much better talent working on it.
Yeah.
But also, the designs are like way different than what I thought. It's not like Xenoverse CG. It's like legit if you just made Dragon Ball a fucking 3D in 3D space.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Like Fighters. It's like Fighters. Put it that
Yeah,
way.
we'll see.
Stupid.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Stupid.
And last on my end, Bleach fans can rejoice because now it's getting a new chapter next month. And for me, I'd only be curious because if I really want them to somehow tie it with Burn the Witch, because that shit is tight.
Like
So-
Burn the Witch, the 3-part movie thing.
Yeah. I don't know if we talked about that, Travis, but like at the end of Burn the Witch, they pretty much reveal that the one place that they were guarding was Soul Society, and which is it's fucking Bleach, and then they revealed that it was Bleach. So it's set in the Bleach universe. So
Never
it'd
watched
be
Burn the
cool.
Witch, so I don't know.
Burn the Witch is fucking tight. for like a three. It's only a 3-part.
It's like an hour
series.
long thing if you put all three parts together.
Yeah, but it's a really fun ROM. And yeah, they pretty much tied it in with the Bleach universe. So.
It looked good. I don't know. I just didn't care.
It's pretty sick. I mean, it's not like anything super deep, but I think it's very entertaining if you got an hour to spare. And I'm hoping the next chapter that they put out next month, it's gonna be like a one shot for Kubo. I'm hoping that he can tie those in. I mean, if not, either way, it's still fine. It's just nice to see some form of Bleach again. For me.
Neat.
Listen, man. Samurai death gods. What? That's a cool concept. You can't tell me it's not. I'm just saying.
On another topic, Travis probably won't give a shit, but the final chapter of Guts, fucking what the hell is
Berserk.
it called?
Berserk. There goes Travis. Travis was like zones out.
Travis.
Look at it. He's like, I'm asleep.
The final chapter of Berserk is going to be on next month's Young Animal, September 10th.
Yes, I did. I saw that.
Magazine, and the magazine is already sold out.
I'm not surprised.
on all pre
Thank God it's over is my response to this. Hallelujah.
You are fucked up, Travis. You need to go to bed.
You need to get better taste.
Yeah, but
Young Animal is the best magazine. It has Japanese girl boobies on the cover and manga in the inside.
How do you?
Maybe something else is in it besides Berserk, though.
No idea. Just Japanese models. That's all I know. I have like 2 volumes, and that's it.
It's like, I'm not sure. I mean, it's good to see that he at least had that done, had that wrapped up and stuff, so that people can enjoy Berserk, pretty much one last time. I mean, okay. I know they said that the editors may be trying to finish it up, but I just don't know, what they will do unless like Miura literally told them this is how it's going to end. I mean, I know he's already had the ending done for like a while. He had an idea of how it's going to end for a while, but
yeah,
who knows if I mean I know that the editors and they work close to him, but I just don't know how that will translate. I just have to see a piece of work. Maybe if they do like 365 or something, and it's done by, of course, the editors instead of Miura.
Yeah,
we'll see. But I personally would not mind if it just stopped at 364. As bittersweet as that would be.
Well, I mean, I don't know what is. I think it's going to be 365 in the magazine, right?
Oh, would it be? Oh, you're right. Shit. Yeah. Okay. 360. Yeah. 365.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So it's going to
be.
Is
this an end to the end to make it at the official end, or
it's the last chapter. So I don't know if they're going to end it. I don't know what they're doing with it. It's just the final chapter of Berserk is going to be in that magazine. Yeah,
and then wherever it ends, that's it. That's all you have.
Yeah,
you're not getting any. Supposedly, you're not getting.
Because I was going to buy the volume just because it's like, just piece of anime history, but like CD Japan is just sold out of it. So
you're not gonna. Yeah,
I'll maybe be able to catch it on like Amazon JP later on after it comes out. But yeah.
Yeah, if you can't find it on CD
for like $50.
Yeah,
but I mean, CD Japan sells them at retail, so it's like $4. So that's why I was like,
that's why it sold out like lightning fast.
Yeah,
yeah. So like, it's just gonna
go on. See if you can find somebody over there that'll do it for you.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I don't want to end up spending like $60 just for a magazine. You know what I mean? I don't really care. I don't care that much.
Yeah, I mean, I get
one of my friends over there to buy it for me.
If it's just like a straight up like one click $60, sure, but I don't want to have to like go through like 3 different websites, like have somebody go to a store, buy it for me, and then ship it, and all that fucking bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think I mean, it does kind of suck that you can't get it like right away, but I mean, who knows? Maybe wouldn't they just print out more if the demand is high for it? They could just print out more in circulation, can't they?
This is fucking Japan. No, they're not going to do that. When do they ever do that?
Tim, why the fuck are you trying to like use your brain or some shit?
Dude, I used up my brain today.
They love limited availability over there.
That is not false.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it'll be it'll be bittersweet, I believe. And if they do continue it, I hope it's good. I say this. I've said this multiple times, so I won't try to beat a dead horse. But yeah,
just learn how to read Japanese.
you've tried that I think like 5 times.
I
It just has
know.
not worked out.
But like, Tokyo Revengers is $4.10 on their website. On
Yeah, but you can just. Yeah. I mean, soon you can just read it all in ASCII. Though.
Yeah, but then you pay $10 for shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you buy all of them at once, it's just gonna be $10 for shipping.
No, it's not. It's gonna be like fucking $100 because it's by weight. Or it's by size, not by item. So they'd have to ship it via DHL in a large box, which is like $70.
Sheesh. Yeah.
I only know this because that's how it happened with when I bought all of Ace of Diamond, Act 1.
Okay.
Yeah, but it ain't Act 2 though.
There's no Act
Well,
2.
it's because Act 2, there's no bulk thing for Act 2 yet. I'm sure there is, but
So, and the last thing for me, it's going to come out of left field, even for Travis and Nick. But I'm just going to put this on record now. You should go read Freyren if you have the free time.
what?
Yes.
Read
So,
what?
so no Freyren. Freyren. I don't even know how you'd say it. Like, is it Freyren? I
Where
don't
the fuck do I read that at?
know. So you got. I
How
thought
are
you
you
could
supposed
read.
to read something you can't even pronounce?
It's getting an anime adaptation.
What, you expect me to spell that out?
So,
I will show you later.
So
That's true.
freedom.
So no Freyren. Freiren.
What's it about?
So basically,
Hit us with a synopsis.
sure. So basically, it's about a group of adventurers that go out doing adventuring stuff, similar to what you would see like like a fantasy show.
Other adventure stuff.
But the difference is it's like a nice twist on that. So essentially, like the main character is like this elf who can live, and you know how like elves in fantasy live for like a very long fucking time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And after they finish the goal of what they were set out to do on their original adventure, they split up for a very long time, and she comes back and realizes that not all of her friends, of course, lived long enough, and she hasn't changed at all. And so when she visits like all the people that she used to adventure with, they're like, yeah, you're an elf, so you're gonna outlive us all. And so when we all die, you're gonna have to find a way to live your life, and that's just how it is. It's more like slice of lifey, but it's like basically her just going around on like random adventures by herself as time just keeps passing. It's just a very interesting stretch. It's like one of those where it's like the main character is technically a side character, or was technically a side character.
Gotcha.
Like, because she wasn't like the hero, she was just like some mage that happened to accompany the hero.
Right.
And so when she now goes on the adventures, just like experiencing life, like the way that her friends would want her to. Even though she's like very sad because she believes she's like now all alone because all her friends eventually will die.
This just sounds like another
pretty
fucking.
morbid.
What was that one show? The Somali in the Forest or whatever.
No, it's not like that though, because like it's very heartwarming. It just sounds very sad, but it's actually
Because
very
Somali in the Forest was more like you were waiting for the character to die.
Yeah,
on this one, the character's not going to die.
Yeah,
so it's kind of the opposite.
Yeah, this one is it's more feel good. Like the character's going to live for a very long time. It just kind of sucks that all the other characters that are not elves or have any age defying like mechanics to them will most likely pass sooner than she will, and it's bittersweet in a way, but most of it's very heartwarming. So yeah, go watch that. Plus, getting anime adaptation some point.
Send me it. I'll read it once I'm done blitzing through. What's it called?
I will. I'll just put it on record now. Even if neither of you like it, I'm just putting it on record now. I think it's gonna be a bop.
I'll watch the anime. I'm not gonna read it.
Waiting for the anime.
I'll read it. I'll ruin the anime for me.
Ruin the anime. You're like, yeah, shit, maybe. But yeah, that's it. I don't know. I have nothing else to add. Do you guys have anything else to add?
Nah, man. I just want to take my shirt off, so
we
can wrap it up.
Yeah. The only thing I have is that it seems like Hajime no Ippo is leading back to Ippo coming back to fight.
Oh,
That
about time.
sucks, dude. That means there's going to be more.
Yeah, there's 13. There's like 13 or 1400 chapters.
Oh, dude, it runs for a hot minute.
1349.
All for him to just get punch drunk again in the next like 2 chapters, which span over the next 3 months. So, Yeah. All
Oh,
right,
and Ace
that's
of
fair.
Diamonds started up again today.
Nice.
Oh shit!
I know Jujutsu Kaisen also started up again recently after a hiatus.
Did you read the new chapter of Ace of Diamonds?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have
I
to.
turned my Wi-Fi on, and then it's like, Todd GM, he's downloading your updates, and then it was like,
I'm gonna have to.
yeah, that's like Ace of Diamonds, and I was like, fuck yeah. But other than that, no, I'm out of everything.
What?
Yay.
Listen, I have nothing left.
No, I'm
All right.
spent, dude.
All right. Well, if you're spent, I'm gonna run this outro. And
Run this shit.
Run it,
cuz.
run it, run it, run it.
Run this shit, kid. We ain't hungry no mo.
all right. And with that, thank you for watching another episode of 2D Trash Cast. If anime watching was considered an Olympic sport, we'd definitely win the gold. It's been me, your boy, No Fun Nancy. With me, I had the only homeless man I would give a kiss, and the only person who is both human and bongo drum, Nick and Travis.
Just want to say thanks for everybody tuned in, and follow us on Twitter at 2D_Trashcast. And like always, let Travis know that he's bad.
Yeah. Personally, just let him know.
Oh,
all
thanks,
the time.
guys. Appreciate it.
Yep. And with that, we'll see you guys next time.